Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all? I hope you are killing it. So today's video we are going to make on a topic, her past bothers me. So without any further delay, let's dive into this situation. And before that, I would request you all to do subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon if you want the notifications. And do check out my Instagram channel, it's @justexplain. And if you want to read some blogs and go through the content I write, then you can check out my website as well, that is www.wiserelation.com. Alright, let's dive into this situation and see what we can learn today. Hi Jaskaran, I'm not sure whether you're going to read this or not, but please reply in case of if you do so. Requesting anonymity if you decide to share this question somewhere. So last week I got this question on Instagram. So let's see what this guy has to say. I met a girl some 1 year back via Tinder. We are still dating. I'm not sure by dating what do you really mean. Are you dating or are you actually in a relationship? Because if you have met a girl 1 year ago and you are still dating, that probably shows that you don't really understand the fundamentals of attraction. Because when you start dating someone and when you're doing everything right and you actually understand women, it will just be a matter of few months, 2 or 3 months, that she'll start falling in love with you and you will get exclusive. The later she waits to actually fall in love with you, you take 6 to 7 months, and now in your case it has been a year. So I'm not sure dating word, are you using it casually or you're just actually dating. During COVID lockdown since March this year, I asked her to move in with me for some time and we stayed together for almost 6 months. So you weren't actually dating, now you are in a relationship with her and exclusive. The reason why I am making this clear distinction and why I picked it up, the dating word, is because you really need to know where you stand. Dating is just dating. In dating you are not exclusive. You can see other people, you can date other guys and other girls. When you get into a relationship with someone, when you are exclusive with someone, then you cannot. Then you are in a monogamous relationship. So you need to clearly understand and then you need to clearly set these boundaries. Because if you are casually using the word dating for 1 year, and if your girl starts liking someone else, then she'll just say that, okay, you cannot blame me because we never actually got exclusive. So whenever she mentions the word relationship, love and affection, so you should, in a very playful manner, let her know that, okay, we are girlfriend, boyfriend, or we are in a relationship, we are exclusive. These are the things you should know. You cannot casually use the word dating and misinterpret it as relationship or vice versa. Okay, so now you are in a live-in relationship from the past 6 months with the girl you met on Tinder. Last year November, she had gone to other state to meet her friend. In double quotes she is mentioning, just friends. She had told me about it and that nothing to worry as he's just friend. Clearly it shows that that girl is very confident and she is really pretty, and guys are practically throwing themselves on them and giving them financial and emotional support in whatever way possible, and she is making good use of it and offering her place to live. This shows that this woman is actually really attractive and she has a lot of options, which makes you to be walking on a thin ice, if you will, and you cannot screw this up on and afford to make mistakes and be like needy or insecure, because once she senses that, she is going to run away to someone else. It's just that it's a numbers game. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if in her eyes you are really attractive and she values you a lot, say for example 8, now at that position of 8, 8.5, 9, you kind of can get away with a few mistakes and she'll still, want you. But here in this situation, if the girl, the more prettier she is, the less bullshit she puts up with. She has probably been with a lot of guys who have shown a beta male mentality before. That's why I say you are walking on a very thin ice here. But this year, February, I found out that she had slept with him during that time. How amazing that must have felt, right? That she lied to you on your face. See, at the end of the day, at that time, now you're talking about November. That means that you are talking about the month when you actually met her. And at that time, you were just dating, you were not that serious. So it's none of your business what she was doing when you were dating or when you were single. Maybe she has a history with this guy. Maybe he was her ex-boyfriend or whatnot, and she might have some emotional connection to him. And if you didn't mean anything to her at that time, and it doesn't really make her, binding to tell you the truth or anything. But yes, it depends on how she was acting at the time of dating. For example, if I'm dating someone and the girl is saying that, do I talk to someone else or do I date someone else while I'm dating her? And if I am, so it is my responsibility to tell her the truth. Simple. I cannot tell her lies at the starting and then later on I'll say that, okay, we were not exclusive, we were not that serious, that's why I just lied to you. No. This is the mentality. If I'm dating someone else, I let her know politely, yes, I am actually talking to one other girl also. And now if she's saying that I don't like this, I don't double date, I don't want to date someone who's dating someone else, and she's letting me know that these are her standards, now from there it's my choice. I have to choose. She's giving me an ultimatum whether I should continue dating her. Are you asking me to be exclusive with you, that I shouldn't date other girls, and I'll ask her to not to date other guys as well? If this was your communication with her and she was letting you know that it's okay, I am living with that other guy, or I am just staying there for a while, he's just a friend and nothing else, but later on you found out that she slept, this shows that she kind of has a devious liar mentality, that she lied to you on your face. It doesn't matter whether you were that serious or not. If I was really at that situation where I get lied to by women, I value myself way too much, and this is not the type of girl I would involve myself in serious relationship. Maybe friends with benefits, that's it, or maybe I'll just stop talking to her. Other than just casual friends with benefits type of relationship, I would never get into anything serious with this type of person. If I had a communication with her that, okay, we were not dating anyone else. If you didn't and you would just met her and you didn't have any type of conversation like that, then that is none of your business. But at the end of the day, I myself have a lot of drama in my life. I don't want anyone else to bring it. So if I spot some drama queen, or if I spot some chaos or some liar, devious, cheating type of mentality roaming around, thank you so much. I cannot deal with this bullshit. I have my own shit to deal with. So thank you so much. I'll just please give the check, I'll pay the bill and I'll get out of here. I cannot deal with such nonsense. I confronted her, she apologized and I accepted, and we moved on, considering we weren't so serious about each other back in November. Now every 2 months she still randomly posts pictures of hers with that trip, obviously clicked by that guy. See, it's just her pictures clicked by whosoever. She is ultimately posting them not necessarily because she is missing him. It's because it's her picture and she likes it and she's posting it on Instagram. Simple. And I know for a fact that she's now unfollowed that guy on Instagram and mostly from everywhere, and she's not in contact in any other way as well, but this still bothers me. I told you, see, it is going to sting when you get lied on once, when you get cheated on once. No matter how much you move on or how much you think, okay, we weren't serious, it's okay, now she's with me. you are in a living relationship with her. But still, if you are exclusive and you are in a relationship, which I assume you are, then at the end of the day, it is going to sting. It is going to haunt you for the rest of your life, because you are always going to be scared to lose her to someone else, that you are always going to be scared that she's going to run away or she's going to get bored of you. This kind of shows your mentality also, that you are really insecure and you don't really value yourself. You don't think you are a catch. You always are afraid to lose someone. This is not a good way to go, because it's not really about this girl. If this is your mentality, if this is your problem, this is going to be there with every girl you meet. So at first you need to start valuing yourself. But how would you value yourself if you don't have anything to do in your life? So first build up your life. First do things which you really want to do. First you need to be comfortable in your own skin, and then you need to bring people in your life. She is not going to give you any happiness. She is not going to give you any confidence or make you comfortable. This is your own doing. This is how you, as per your goals, your dreams, you achieve. You get comfortable more and more and confident about yourself. But there is a catch here. If you are getting uncomfortable with each and every person hitting on her or her guy friends or male friends, then it's in you that you are really insecure. But if this is the only guy who bothers you because she had slept with him, and these are the only pictures you don't want her to post, then if she was my girlfriend, I would have simply told her that, babe, these are the things, these are the pictures I don't really feel comfortable for you to post on Instagram, because these are some memories with your ex or someone you slept, and then I start remembering the time you lied to me. And if she really values you and if she really loves you, some pictures are not going to be more valuable than the relationship she has with you. These are just pictures. So at the end of the day, if things are bothering you, you need to communicate. And if she really values you, she is going to delete those pictures, and posting is something else. She is going to delete those pictures. And if she doesn't, then you have your answer. You know what type of girl you're dealing with. I feel bad considering I do not want to be reminded again and again of things that she did, but she makes it hard for me by posting these pics. This makes me doubt my commitment towards her, and I feel something is not right. Everything else we vibe pretty well, and have obviously not caught her keeping contact with that guy after that incident. Is it me who's thinking too much and not being cool, or my doubts are genuine here? Please do give your valuable suggestion. Brother, this is normal. This happens with everyone. This happens with me also. If there are certain things, certain type of people with whom you just keep on doubting. For example, if my girlfriend has a best friend, and by looking their conversation, and because see, I am a relationship coach, so I understand pretty well. So by looking out their conversation, the way he talks, I understand that, okay, he likes you, he is hitting on you, he actually wants to, get in your life romantically. If that is the situation and he's bothering me a lot, I'll just let her know, stop talking to her, or you leave me. Simple. Ultimatum is the only thing you can give, because you cannot keep on hurting yourself. You cannot keep her from talking to every guy. But there are certain type of situations and people that hurt you. And if that is the situation, that she is your girlfriend, she should be your best friend. She should be the best communicator you have. You should talk to her about this, that okay, these are the pictures you post and it reminds me of that guy, that moment, and you lied to me. I'm not bringing up past, but you are only digging it deeper and deeper. So I want you to delete those pictures and never post it again on Instagram. It reminds me of that nonsense and it fucks up my brain. This is what I would talk to her simply. And if she can't even delete some nonsense pictures of herself only over this relationship, then you can kiss her goodbye. This is not the type of woman you should really be with, who cannot even delete few pictures or stop talking to a certain guy because she thinks you are being jealous. Jealousy is a part of relationship, and you would be jealous. There would be things that you don't like. There would be things now in future that she doesn't like. As simple as that, and she has to understand. And if she doesn't, then you have to understand that what type of liar, cheater type of mentality you have as a girlfriend in your life, and it is all going to bring chaos and drama in your life and nothing else. You deserve better if she doesn't. Alright? Do communicate with her. In this situation, you may read my blog. It's on www.wiserelation.com. It's on how to deal with cheaters. It's a very detailed and very elaborative article type of thing, and it's an amazing piece I have written till now. So do check it out. See you next Friday with some other topic.